A lot of exciting things happening in the digital marketing space right now. This whole virus thing has pushed a lot of people online a lot faster than they were originally going. So there's all kinds of exciting things happening, jumps. People are going into e-commerce so much faster than everyone expected them to. So it's a really good thing if you want to keep your eye on the digital marketing space right now. We cover all kinds of goodies there. So I'm going to start with ADDM. The goal of this one is to give you enough knowledge to actually perform pretty much anything you would need to for digital marketing. So we have 4 modules here. Marketing strategy, digital marketing strategy specifically, creating effective digital marketing assets, content marketing, and online advertising and relationship management. I'm going to break those down a little bit more. The digital marketing strategy section covers, you're not going to believe this, digital marketing strategy, but also market research and behavioral economics. Behavioral economics is a particularly exciting thing and something that we're very interested in at Red and Yellow because it ties into, all those logical fallacies that people tend to use. Behavioral economics touches on how those affect people's buying behavior specifically, which is pretty interesting. And it's something that we're quite big on at Red and Yellow because we think that critical thinking is one of the biggest skills for the next ever. It's one of the most in-demand skills right now in the job market, and understanding those biases helps a lot. We also look at web analytics. That's kind of a tricky one, but it's absolutely essential if you want to get the most out of your digital marketing. The best part about digital marketing is that it's measurable, so you can track exactly where you're spending your money, what changes make what effects happen, and how you can improve as you go along. So you end up getting a much better ROI for your spend. But to do that, you have to learn about web analytics. We touch on mobile marketing. It's not technically accurate to separate mobile marketing out since, how many of you don't connect to the internet on your phone these days? But there are some mobile specific principles that are important to go over, so we do. We teach you project management so that you can manage any digital marketing project you come across. We look at web dev and UX. It's not as in-depth, obviously, as our UCD 5 NQF5 one-year diploma, but 1-year certificate. But we teach you the basics of UX and what to look for and how to start approaching UX when you want to design a website. We look at digital copywriting, which is essential for everything you put online. If you cannot write properly when you post things online, you don't look professional and nobody will like you. And we also look at SEO, another tricky one, but incredibly important if you want people to be able to find you. Content marketing, Carrie already talked about why content marketing is so important, so we cover that. We look at social media in that, we look at email marketing, and we also look at personal branding and presentation. So how can you present your ideas in a way that people actually want to do what you're asking them to do? This is important if you're going to be in digital marketing and making pitches to people about the marketing ideas that you have. Online advertising and relationship management covers search advertising, display advertising, client agency relationships. That's an important one. A little bit of briefing in there so you understand how to read and write briefs. Customer relationship management, digital PR, and crisis planning. I'm sure you're all well aware of how volatile social media can be, so if something blows up on social, what do you do? And like with all of our programs, the assessments that we do tend to be incredibly practical, so that you can apply everything that you've learned immediately in a really useful and cool way. Hopefully cool. We aim for cool. We also make sure to give people the kind of support that you need. This is a 2-year program. It would be a 1-year program full-time, but because people are doing it part-time, it's over 2 years. It's still a lot of work. And the best way to get through that amount of work is to have support. So we make sure to set it up so that students can support each other with WhatsApp groups if you want them, with learning circles, which are essentially study groups. But you also have a lot of contact with us. There are weekly Zoom tutorials. There are 3 per week. You can come to one of them or all of them. It's entirely up to you. And of course, you always have the option to contact us over email. And yeah, ADDM is a great one if you have marketing experience and you want to move into the digital marketing space. If you're not sure what you want to do in digital marketing specifically, but you'd like to be able to get started on doing pretty much anything, it's a great one. You don't need to have marketing experience to do it, but it helps a lot.